Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and today I'm sharing with you some Valentine's Day inspired eyeshadow palettes. These are not ranked or in any particular order, but I just went through my collection and looked at things that screamed Valentine's Day to me. Most of it is pinks, but there's some purples and some are just like rosy mauve tones. So if you are interested in some Valentine's Day inspo, keep on watching. Before we get too far into the video, don't forget to click subscribe and like this video. There is information at the end of this video about my giveaway for hitting 500 subscribers on the channel, so stay tuned for that. Let's go ahead and get into the palettes. So the first one here is from Pure, and it is their Pure X Barbie collab that they did. Some of these were limited edition, you can't get them anymore, but some you can. It just depends on the palette. And if I have videos with any of these palettes from my channel, let me try to not blind you and actually show you the color story. These pinks particularly, as well as there's like a little purple here. This one is pinky, just the coconutty, beachy vacation smell. I love this palette, but sorry, I interrupted myself. As I was saying, if I have videos of any of these palettes like in action where I'm doing swatches or making looks with them, anything like that, more like dedicated videos, I'll leave them linked so you can see them in action if you're interested. This is more of a talking about palettes. This one, Midas Cosmetics. Midas Cosmetics does not exist, at least not under this brand name anymore. They've changed their spelling, but I don't think they've released anything new. This is their collab with Smoky Glow. So many red and pink shadows. If you have this one, then you know that either Nutty or Hello or Leno, Group Chat, any of these shimmers would be lovely for a little Valentine's Day dinner, a Galentine's Day brunch, a Singles Awareness Day look, whatever you are, whatever stage you are in at this point. And let's not forget, the little like lilac-y purpley moments too. This is the ColourPop It's My Pleasure palette. Now it does not have a lot of pink per se. It does have a couple, Kitten Fish and Fan Fiction. I guess Do or Dough and Earth Shine, you might say in the middle there, a little pinky too. But I still get Valentine's vibes from this because I still feel like purpley mauve type stuff can be Valentine's Day too. You let me know what colors you think of the most when you think of Valentine's Day. I feel like red and pink are really the biggest ones, but there are some palettes like this one too, the Nomad Tokyo Harajuku, that I feel like has some like more pastel-y colors that I still think of like Valentine's Day, almost like borderline springy type stuff, right? But this one definitely has like some nice pinks in it, a pink there, a purple, kind of like a pinky duochrome down there. Oh, I haven't busted this one out in a while and I really need to. That's partially why I like doing these videos too, guys, because I just like going through and being like, wow, I haven't used that one in a while. Why not? It's so good. And just, it helps me with like palette rotation. So I would also encourage you to look through your palettes just to, re-inspire yourself a little bit. Here's another great one, the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz. You can do more neutral, but I think there's a ton of like pinky mauve options with this. This one's deceptive. Like, I think it doesn't look as cool in pan as it does on the eyes. Like Moon Magic, actual magic. They're so sparkly and reflective without being pressed glitters. And the mattes are very, very creamy. I mean, these mattes, I would say almost like Blend Bunny, if you're familiar with that indie brand. Kind of reminds me of that, how creamy the mattes are. But again, there is like some mauve and pinky stuff both in there. And some of those fun, just like marbled shades. So I think this one's really nice and elegant looking, especially if you are doing more of like a formal moment out type thing. This one I don't hear people talk about at all, okay? It's from ABH and it's the Primrose palette. I feel like it came, it went so quickly. It's pretty neutral, but I do think, again, it has like a lot of mauve. This one also has a bronzer and blush in it. Do you guys remember this? Do you remember hearing anything at all about this palette? But I do think with Claret and Primrose and like Berry, there are some mauve things that you could make it look, even with Peony down here, more berry leaning for a Valentine's Day look. I don't know why. This one just came to mind when I was looking at everything. And again, I just feel like I don't hear people talk about that one as much as others, so I wanted to kind of bring it to mind. You could probably get some of these because they are older on sale. I know I got this one on sale for, I think, half off. And I think I even went through like Nordstrom's or somewhere weird for this one, but yeah, it's nice quality. Got a couple from Lunar Beauty. I've watched a couple of these videos too, and that's why I'm kind of going quickly because I feel like some of these are repeats from stuff I've seen that I was like, oh yeah, I have that one. Like this one, for example. Definitely lots of red and purple, a few pinks, bubblegum pinks like Alex here that you could bring out. But some like that ABH, I haven't heard people talk as many on, and I haven't heard people say, they keep saying Moonspell too. How about Strawberry Dreams, you guys? Sorry, singular, Strawberry Dream from Lunar Beauty. Again, a little bit older, but certainly fine to bring out. And it's got a ton, I know you see the blue pops probably right away, but it's got a ton of pink, dark mauve, like all of these mauvey purple. It's got a couple more in this row, even up here, a shimmer, a deeper shimmer. It's got stuff that is more like pinky mauvey leaning. So don't forget to give some of your older palettes that are still good quality some love too. I know I've been stuck on the same few palettes lately. I'll leave my January ranking if you haven't seen it listed. And I used 7 palettes last month, which I was like, in the moment and in that video, I was like, oh, I'm just trying to, you know, like really hone in on stuff. Why? I have a lot of stuff. I don't need to hone in, you know, I don't need to hone in on new stuff and buying new things by any means, but I've got lots of cool stuff in my collection that I should be looking at. So again, that's partially why I wanted to do this video, because I was like, let me see what I haven't been using in a while. And then all this stuff I'm pulling, I usually leave out, so then I tend to like remember to use it again because it's not put away. Next up from Melt, the Millennial Pinks eyeshadow palette. I know this one has mixed reviews. Again, you can definitely get this one on sale right now. But kind of subpar shimmers aside, there are some nice pink mattes. And you can even go with a pink smoky eye, guys. If you want to be dramatic or you're trying to go anti-Valentine's Day, you know, add in some blacks and grays. Make it a grungy, smoky pink eye. I think those look fantastic when you do that. And Millennial Pinks is a really nice one to do a look like that. Just make sure, man, with Melt that you tap off the excess on your brush, because you will have Fallout City, at least in my experience with this palette. All these palettes, I think the newest in my collection is from Unearthly Cosmetics. This is their new palette that came out in their mystery box. Please skip ahead about 30 seconds if you don't want me to ruin the inside of this for you. I know they're still doing pre-orders and not everybody has gotten them, so I'm gonna show the inside. Here's your fair warning if you don't want it to be spoiled, okay? All right, so here is the inside, and they've got the bright red matte that you can't find everywhere all the time in, you know, a good quality at least. This one is nice. They've also got darker berries. They've got some neutrals to mix in, but like this half especially, very Valentine's Day. I've done several looks with this and really happy with the quality. Now, somebody said in my comments like they didn't think it was as good as the Halloween one. I mean, that's your opinion. I'm still really happy with it. I will say the Halloween one was like, it was amazing. Like, I can see what you mean, but I'm still really happy with this, and I still think it's really good quality, and I think for the money, like, you get what you pay for in the bundle and everything. Wasn't disappointed by any means, so if you haven't gotten that yet and you want to, this isn't the only thing that comes in it. It's got other stuff as well. I think it's great. And yeah, these are just some of my really quick thoughts. I know it's a quick video, guys, but I just want to put together some quick last minute inspo because I know this is going up just a few days before Valentine's Day for you all. I hope you're doing so well. And again, stay tuned. I'm going to talk now about the giveaway information. So for the giveaway, it's basically going to be a bunch of makeup, guys, and I can insert like a little clip of some of it, but it's gonna be like a lot of eyeshadow, right? And some other makeup. I've got eyeshadow from ColourPop. I've got some Ofra. What else do I have? Indie brand. Makeup Murder, I think is the name of the brand. Just a lot of different stuff put together that I think that if you are looking for some fresh things in your collection, you would really like. If you're looking for some things from indie brands, you would really like. It's not all eyeshadow. I've also got, you know, some lip products thrown in there and just like a nice little bundle of new, like brand new, never used, of course, makeup to kind of pay it forward and give to you guys. And yeah, some of the stuff I bought myself. Some of the stuff is stuff from like mystery boxes. Like I've got a gel pot liner from, I'll leave linked my Melt mystery box. You know, stuff I got that were duplicates or that I don't think I will personally use, but is new that I can pay for it and pass on to you guys. So yeah, if you are interested in getting the box of makeup goodies, again, all you have to do is make sure you're subscribed, like this video, and leave a comment down below. I will leave the giveaway open for 2 weeks from today, so 2 Sundays from now. And I'll put this all in the description as well. I will select at random a winner and I will contact you to see where you want your goodies shipped. So yeah, guys, that is all. Thank you so much for helping me hit 500 subscribers. I've been making videos now for, I think, 3.5 years. So to finally get to that number feels really good. And yeah, ultimately my goal is 1,000. Right? Because I genuinely, like, not from a greed standpoint, but I do want to hit monetization status on YouTube. Again, it's not even like, yes, the money would be nice, but I just feel like that's like making it, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Just gives me a goal, something to work towards. So yeah, appreciate you all so much, and I hope to see you again on the next one. Bye.